What is up, guys? It's me again, hitting you with it on this Tuesday. I literally had all day to make this video, and then I completely forgot that I had to make the video today. That's the wonders of being on school break, finally, after so long. So, we know the drill. Same map, same car. And yeah, not a whole lot's changed. I haven't really done much practice. We had Bill on last week, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Continue. Can start race. I'm not expecting to do too well, so I'm not gonna get too mad, but that's alright. But yeah, I would have recorded a lot of episodes during the weekend, but I actually had a super neat convention to go to. It was called Replay Effects, and there was just like a bunch of arcade games and pinball. They had like a lot of consoles too. I spent a lot of time there just hanging out. But it was definitely a really cool time. I was actually thinking of like vlogging throughout that entire weekend, but I decided not to and just live the moment. But if I would have done that, that would have been pretty much my next series. But I don't know, because by the time you'd start seeing those episodes, the convention would already be way over. I mean, it's over right now. It ended on Sunday, unfortunately. But yeah, it was definitely a fun time. Actually, I should have paid more attention to the co-driver. But yeah, it was a ton of fun. I played a ton of pinball to the point where I've kind of had like this pinball kick for a little while, and I've started to really appreciate the history behind like pinball and the making in like machines and whatnot, and just all that kind of stuff. And I've been playing a lot of Pinball Arcade from Farsight Studios, mainly because Bill from this channel, you might have seen in like some of his videos. I would probably recommend like the one where he's cleaning out his garage, which is like where his setup is. His dad actually owns a pinball table, and it's by Williams. It's called Diner. And me and him pretty much grew up on that. Like it was kind of just like a childhood staple, where I would always go over his house. We'd play Diner, and we were both horrible at it because it's a really tough machine. But it was a ton of fun. And as we got a little older, his dad was gonna sell it, but the person who was gonna buy it didn't like its condition. Even though to me, I always thought it was in decent condition. I mean, the sides are a little beat up, but in terms of functionality, it's there. It doesn't look terrible. So his dad had taken apart the machine. I don't know if he did that prior to the guy looking at it, to look at everything individually, or he just took it apart to clean everything up. But within the past couple of days, he's been putting it back together, and it's looking good. I'm excited to, if he finishes putting it back together before Bill goes away for basic. I'm definitely looking forward to just playing that and having a lot of fun with it. But that Diner machine is on Pinball Arcade, and it's pretty much, it's like 99 to 98% like exact replica, which I think is pretty awesome. I know like sound wise it's pretty accurate, but there's just like one or two things that are like a little off. Like if you get like a match bonus like on the end of the ball thing, the real machine makes this loud popping sound as if like the ball hits the glass, whereas in the game it just makes like a little like click sound. But you can only get hey, that's a pretty good score. You can only get so far with it in terms of it being exact. Other than that, the rolls and everything else is perfectly the same. So we ranked 8th place, which actually isn't bad. one thing is that I wasn't rushing through this, and I didn't crash at all, I don't think. So that's really good. I mean, yeah, it's still 8th place, but I mean, the fact that first place is only 3 minutes and 4 seconds, and we're 3 minutes and 36. That's not terrible. So I'll take it, considering we had such a smooth run. So I'm gonna go ahead and do our hill climb as usual. I'll do gravel. Especially since our AI is on professional, that's not even bad. And then, yeah, I kind of have a thing for this car. But Pinball Arcade also has a ton of other machines too. I know there's Elvira, which, yeah, Party of Monsters, I believe. That was, I played that at Replay, and that was pretty fun. And just coincidentally, they have the same machine on the game. One thing though is it's one of those like free to start kind of deals where it gives you like one table for free just to show you like, hey, this is what the game can be, this is how good our simulation is. And you have to buy everything else, and you could it's just funny because they release new tables by like seasons. And like one season can give you like 10 boards or whatever, or 10 machines, and you know that's cool and all. But if you're to like go on like view all of the DLC on Steam, it ends up being like $498, which is just unbelievable. And the fact that I don't really care for all of the machines that are on there, there's really no purpose in getting them. I think my #1 machines would probably be Diner, just for like the nostalgia and the fact that I know pretty much all the rules on there. Elvira, just because I'm fairly decent at that, and that's a fun one. Definitely Centaur by Bally, because I didn't even know that one existed until I went to Replay Effects last year, and I didn't know the name of it or anything. I saw it, and it had just such a dark, like gothic type of look to it. Even like the playing field, it's just black and white, and it's just so neat. It's one of those things that it's kind of corny, like on the front like panel or whatever. It's a dude that's like half man, half motorcycle, so it's pretty cheesy, just because it's like it's 80s style, but it's really cool. It's just a fun board to play. It just has like that black, white, and red scheme to it. And my controller is dying. The vibration just went out. Now I like can't tell if I'm like, that's weird. It's always a weird feeling because rumble on a controller is just like something that I'm accustomed to. So when it turns off, or if a controller doesn't have it, it's just like, whoa, what? So yeah, the Centaur's up there. And I think Satin Doll, which is like a 60s or 70s era Williams machine, that one I'm just like a god at. I don't know, I have a lot. Black Hole's pretty good, but I'm terrible at that. In other news though, as I mentioned in a few of my videos, I had an internship at the Goodwill Computer Works in southwestern Pennsylvania, and since this trimester is over, I'm no longer required to have an internship. But one of the things I said to myself, oh, I thought my controller just died. One of the things I wanted to do, starting as I was going there, is to definitely pick up some cheap, like computer stuff, and maybe make a profit off it. That's something that I did. So I actually picked up a Dell keyboard, or Dell laptop. It was an E6410 with an i5 in it, and it was good, but the keyboard died. And since I got the thing, because they gave me an employee discount, which is like 20%, and the laptop was 10 because it was like all bare bones and nothing in it. I got the laptop for $8, which was pretty awesome. And over the weekend, during replay, I actually was able to sell it on eBay for $23, and minus eBay fees and whatnot. I made like $20 off it, so hey, I'll take it. But it was funny because I forgot to link my eBay account, like that email. I forgot to link that with PayPal, and I did my home one. Ooh, 6th place. That's pretty good. So we were about like 22 seconds off the 1st place, which is pretty good. Pretty good in my standard. We didn't we had a little hiccup at the beginning, but it didn't really kill us too much. And in terms of just driving, I'm definitely doing a lot better at that. So 6th place is fantastic for me at least. But yeah, I was able to sell that laptop, and I finally shipped it today. Should have done a little video on it, but it's whatever. But alright, today was a pretty fun episode. I got to talk about a lot of things that I did within the past week. And yeah, we had a pretty good result on dirt. So, with that being said, this is Ian, and I will most likely see you next week. See ya.
Hey guys, hope you really liked that video. And if you did, please
like, comment, share, and subscribe.
You should also check out our Twitter,
Facebook,
and Tumblr.
See you again soon!